passion, pierced purpose. Now I keep hearing my demeanor is disturbing. To those struck in the moment, I be lightning bolts, jolts, jilts, spoken words that shake you up. I be giving you something you can feel. I am Sakithia Johnson, the Poetic Souljah. I am a dramatic narrative spoken word artist. You can follow me on all social media sites at The Poetic Souljah. That's at thepoeticsouljah. For bookings, performances, workshops, feel free to contact me today. And if you want to email me, that's the same thing. At The Poetic Souljah, thepoeticsouljah at iCloud.com.
Hi, this is Atlanta's Blueprint to Success, and I'm your host, Coach Hartman. We have today Sakithia, the Poetic Souljah. Amazing. Poetic Souljah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Truly, this is going to be a juicy video, and we're going to go jump right on in with the fact that you are a poet connoisseur. I think I just gave you that name, right?
Yes.
You're a poet connoisseur, you're a book author, and you're also a businesswoman.
Indeed, yes.
Tell me, in the audience, why did you pick poetry, or did poetry pick you?
I can definitely say that poetry picked me. I come from a family of artists. My mother is a spoken word artist as well as a published author. My grandmother is a spoken word author.
Generational.
As well. Yes, it's generational.
Nice.
So, everyone in my family at the end of the day has been in some form of arts, but poetry has been something that we've been very passionate about. So I grew up watching my mom perform on stages at high schools and colleges, and I would be in the audience, word for word, saying everything that she would be saying.
Biggest fan.
Biggest fan. Indeed.
It's funny. You were your mom's biggest fan at one point, and now she's one of your biggest fans.
She actually has a poem that she says that in. That's funny. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. So, I took a look at your bio.
Okay.
It was a really nice, extensive bio.
Thank you.
But I want to pull some things off of there. You were on BET's Lyric Cafe.
Yes.
Tell us about that experience.
Okay, so I was on BT's Lyric Cafe as a teenager. I won't say how many years ago that was, but wasn't too long ago. But it was a great experience. I actually was a little shy when I first got there to be around such great artists that were pretty much in the poetry game for quite some time. Really? And I was in DC at the time. That's where I'm from. And the artists that I was around were all adults. So at that time, being a teenager, spoken word artist, I didn't feel as though at that time maybe that my pieces were up to par with theirs.
I follow you.
But at that time, I guess I gained enough confidence to be able to stand on that stage and to get my words out, and it was very empowering. It was freeing for me to do that, and it helped me to be able to become the businesswoman I say I am today.
Very nice, very nice. It's like you were in a room with people who knew, who had great experiences,
yes.
And you kind of came in and benefited from it. Indeed, right? I always say, especially in business, if you're the smartest person in the room, it's time for you to find a new room.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So you had a wonderful experience, being as though you came in at the BET's
Lyric Cafe.
Yes. There's a lot of people there with experience, and you was a teenager, right?
Yes, I was a teenager.
Yes. So I said it before, and I'll say it again. It's like you were able to benefit from those who knew more than you, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's how we grow. It's a little intimidating in the beginning.
It really was.
But you came out on top as a person who experienced something so great.
Yes.
Wonderful. How did you learn about the BET Lyric Cafe? Was it on television? I really never caught that.
It was on television. I believe it was on a channel similar to like how TV One is now.
Very nice.
But I don't think it was called TV One then. I'm not sure the exact channel.
Yeah.
But it was on a cable television channel. Yes, on a television network. But I got the information to do BT Lyric Cafe from, I believe at that time, my youth slam coach. I was a part of Brave New Voices youth slam team. I was actually a part of Maryland's first youth slam team.
Really?
And yes, and so what we did was we got a lot more opportunities, being as though Maryland at the time, youth poetry was not something that was pretty much known or anything that the public, I guess, at that point even knew about or wanted to buy into.
Yes.
So when we started the slam poetry team, that gave us the opportunity to not only do Brave New Voices, but to travel to California and compete as well.
Oh, unbelievable.
That allowed me the opportunity to become a coach as well after I got to college and everything.
Yeah.
And that's how I found out about BT Lyric Cafe as well. I believe myself, I was on a team with myself, a young lady named Shaquita Nelson, and Patrick Martin, which is also now the director of poetry events in Washington, D.C. So we all have pretty much took the opportunity and maximized on it since we were teenagers.
Got it. Wow. That's, you got into that. You became affiliated with a wonderful organization, and then you began to inspire others.
Yes.
That was the story.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Greetings, everyone. This is Preech The Prophet. I am the Chief Facilitator of Black History Enterprises. Black History Enterprises is a marketing, entertainment, and media company specializing in graphic design, web design, social media, and email marketing, as well as business, coaching, and consulting services. So what we do is work with different business owners and entrepreneurs to help them more effectively convey their message to the world. Our motto is, everyone has a story to tell. Don't let yours go untold. So please do check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're also on LinkedIn. The username is Black History ENT. So again, that's Black History ENT. If you're a business owner or entrepreneur looking for great business services, please check out Black History Enterprises.
It's funny that you bring that up, is because that was one of my questions, because it was in your bio about you being in competitions. Tell me and the listeners the emotional and psychological place that you're in during competition.
My palms get sweaty just hearing you talk about it, but competition is one of those things where, as an artist, it's nerve-wracking because you're sensitive, just like, it's always said, just like Erykah Badu said, as an artist, you're going to be sensitive about your
work. I know, but she said the S word.
Yeah, she said the S word. But to have someone sit there and put a number to what you put your heart into, experiences that you may have went through and that are near and dear to your heart that really helped you escape dark places. I feel as though to have people sit there and say, 7 or 8 or 4, it's like it makes you feel as though you have to overcome and be more courageous every time. So it's a fearful experience, but I feel as though each time you take risk and you overcome that uncomfortable space of being judged, of being, just someone, not only are you have to overcome being looked at, but now someone has to literally judge you. Yeah. So I feel like once you overcome that each time, it gives you a better sense of self, in a sense, because whether they like it or not, you learn to stand in your own power and your own views and just say, I still appreciate this. And so whether you win or lose, each time you can walk away with just the beauty of knowing you were heard, one, and you can appreciate yourself more just by knowing you stood up there and let yourself be known for where you are in life.
Very nice. So there's a lot going on up there in the state.
It's a lot.
It's a lot going on. It's don't judge me, but I have confidence. Don't judge me, but I have confidence. It's a lot going on up there. I can imagine.
Because you're so vulnerable, and it's just like it's in a sense you're holding a mirror to yourself, and everyone else thinks that you may be afraid of the audience, but in that sense you're kind of afraid of yourself because you're speaking these truths that you've put out there that you may have not even wanted to share, but you get to a point where you're more comfortable doing so.
Got it. Yeah, at that moment, you're like your worst enemy.
Yeah.
Wow, because you think people know that you're not as comfortable as you should be.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
And they have no clue. But
I know, right? So, again, this is Atlanta's Blueprint to Success, and you did mention you're from Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Yeah, and your mother was a poet.
Yes.
What is one or two things that you absolutely love about Washington, D.C.? Go ahead, shout them people out. Shout that town out, that city.
I love. One thing I can say off the top of my head is DC's mumbo sauce.
Woo.
Now, in Atlanta, I know you guys love wings, but in DC, our wings cannot go without mumbo sauce. And I can't describe to you exactly what it is. You have to go to DC and taste it. It's like what your barbecue sauce is, what you think your lemon pepper wings are. Our wings with mumbo sauce you can get at the closest carryout, which is the Chinese food stores. We have a few black-owned mumbo sauce businesses that you got to check out. That's dope in DC. And then our museums. Our museums are free from 9 to 5. We have a great African American history museum they just put there. And outside of that, it's dozens of other museums. And they're all free for you to experience, to just go and look into and learn more about your history, learn more about the area that you're in, the world that you live in. So that's why I love DC.
That's
so much knowledge for free.
Yeah.
So much.
I heard that somewhere. So much knowledge for free. I don't know if that was Robinson. Nevertheless. Anyway, is that where they put the National African American
History Museum? Yeah.
Yeah, in DC?
Yeah, in DC.
Oh man, I remember when they first opened that. I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, tickets right now are crazy. I'm still
They're
trying
like
to get
booked
my
up?
hands on some. Booked up for forever.
Unbelievable. Alright, so now we know why she loved DC.
Love it. Love it.
All right. DC is still your first home?
Of course. I can't not have DC as my first home, okay?
Yes.
Born and raised, W Street, Southeast DC all day. This is Atlanta's Blueprint to Success with the Poetic Souljah. Stay tuned for part 2.